Bobby Greenwell here with West Marine, and I'm talking with Doug Groen from Navico, and he's going to talk to us today about some new Lowrance products.
Okay, we basically, last year we had our Elite series. Okay, and we're going to talk about the good, better, and best. Just to recap that, our good series is going to be our hook. We've split them into two different types of systems, and we've got the hook series, and then we've got the TI series, which is the best. And then, good and better, this would be the good, this would be the better, and then the HDS series would be the best. Okay, going back here, what we've got here is a standalone fish finder. Anytime you see an X, that means fish finder only. It doesn't have GPS. So what these are designed for are people like in kayaks, or just want to see depth. And then here we've got our traditional Chirp Sonar. So this is the only image you're going to get off of this. And this one over here is our down imaging, which is going to give us our images strictly of the bottom. Say if a guy is a diver or something like that wants to find, like here, it's very obvious that this is a tree versus trying to guess over here with a fish finder. So these two here, the 3-inch, are the standalone units here. We now go up into the 4-inch, and the 4, the 5, the 7, and 9 all have the same capabilities. You've got your GPS, you've got your Chirp, and you've got your down imaging, okay? And there again, with the smaller units here, we recommend that you set up your screens here with 3 different images, but you can resize these windows and lay them out in several different ways.
And I can see, Doug, the resolution on these screens is so high that having this imagery in 3 different windows on the smaller screen is really clear. I can see it just fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you get out in the sun, it actually holds pretty darn good. Now, going up into the TI series, which is basically gives me the ability for touch. I have touchscreen. I have the ability of structure scan, and I have GPS. So I go in here, and here's all my different menus. So here I've got my GPS, and I've got my traditional. So in here,
I see we have satellite imagery on there.
Yep. So now here's my down imaging, and here's my structure scan, my left and right. Okay. These are all Bluetooth capable. They're all wireless. I can upload my Insight Genesis mapping from it. I can run my power poles through wireless Bluetooth. Now, the difference between the 5 and the 7 is that this has the NEMA 2000 capability. So I can run my motor guide XI5 with my controls here. I can run my smart steer on my big motor with these same controls. I can run my power pole, obviously through my Wi-Fi. I can run all my engine data gauges if I have them connect into the NEMA 2000 network. And so all of that in this small little package. Now, we also offer with the TIs, which is new this year, a total scan transducer, which means one transducer will give me my Chirp, it'll give me my down imaging, it'll give me my structure scan in one transducer.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely. Price point, $799 for this one here, and that's a $300 transducer included with it.
That's included?
That's included. This one here, $599. So that's basically what we've got here. What I want to cover real quick is our Insight Genesis mapping. Now with all of our units here, as long as you're able to put a blank SD card in, you're able to do your mapping. And as you can see here, this is where I'm doing my overlay structure map on here, so I can see where I've been to map. If you look over here, you can see where this part of this lake has been mapped already. So I'm filling in the areas here, and later on, after I get these maps back from Inside Genesis, I can merge these together.
Now, can you zoom in on these and see detail along your track?
Absolutely. One thing that's what's really cool is that when I'm done, I can look at my stuff on my computer. Okay, I can see where I've been, and I can look at my down imaging. I can also put a waypoint in here on my computer and transfer it back into the unit. I can do that on my down imaging. I can also do that with my chirp imaging. So here's, at the end of the day, here's a type of mapping that you can come up with. As you can see, this would be your traditional map card map, and there's your Inside Genesis, and you can see the detail. Now what you can also do is get your bottom hardness level, which is your dark, and then you can also, your green is your vegetation level. Now you can have this card in your unit and literally go in and turn these levels off and on if you want to.
Oh, so you can, if you get too much information on the map, you can reduce.
That's correct. So your detail on this Inside Genesis, and basically this program here is, there's about 1 million acres a month being uploaded into this Inside Genesis system. Most of this is free.
So other customers can tap into this data?
Absolutely.
And it just shows up on their screen?
That's correct. One thing that they can't do if they didn't map it is get bottom hardness level and vegetation level. You have to map that yourself to get that. Now, if you pay a $99 a year subscription, then you can keep it private, and then you can also download these layers to use them on the lake.
These are some really exciting features.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Doug. Bobby Greenwell with West Marine, here with Doug from Lowrance. Check out these new products at westmarine.com.